So here's the original drone built on the Bug 6 frame, and here's my transparent version, and they both use a battery pack here. This thing I can put anything from a 3S to a 4S so far to fly it. They're pretty much identical. The difference is that the original green one has got smaller Bug 3 motors, while the newer one has the larger, more powerful and heavier motors. So this extra weight of the frame, which is probably thicker than it needs to be, plus the heavier motors. But apart from that, they've all got the same gear. So compared to when I was showing on the last video, I've now got a analog VTX there, camera on the nose, and up here above the camera is the mini GPS unit. And everything works nicely, and of course I've got a beeper. The beeper's not as loud as I would like, but it still helps when you get close to it to locate it. So next step is to do a weigh off. So first of all, the original green one, it's got a lighter frame and it's got lighter motors, and that comes in at 313 grams without the battery pack. The transparent version comes in at 355. So yeah, 40 odd grams heavier. I had thought the FPV camera that went in the sea had survived intact. It turns out it wasn't. This is what it looks like, horrible. So I had to do a bit of a rethink and swap it over for another one. So here's the difference. It's just a wee bit better. So same model, not dunked in seawater. So the learnings is anything that goes in the sea, junk it. If it doesn't fail at first, it'll fail later. So the cat approved it in the backyard, and then we went out to the practice field for a test flight. So the footage I've got here is from the GoPro. So yeah, everything went reasonably well, so I was happy with that. When I went to the plastic shop looking for polycarbonate, the advertiser had arranged in colours, but when it came to the off-cut bin they only had transparent. So I've got a thin sheet for the top cover and much thicker for the bottom. And it turned out that transparent is great because it's so much easier connecting and disconnecting the USB cable, and of course it's quite cute seeing the whole innards. It's easier to sort of explain what I've done or to see anything that's drastically wrong inside it. So yeah, the whole transparent drone business is something I quite like. The drone turned on, this turned on.
25 milliwatts, 11.4 volts.
I've got a connection, time to fire up Beerflight. Configurator. Plug in the drone and it starts up straight away. And I've got a few things to finish off for the setup. I've got everything on board now. The VTX, the camera, the GPS unit, the beeper. So ports, probably nothing there. Configuration. Oh, I've got to put in craft name. So I'm going to call this PC for Polycarbonate 1. It's got a V4 and it happens to be an NTSC red camera. Actually, I'll get rid of some of these things as well. Actually, I'll leave more on than I usually do. So I've left more of the beeper things on. This is under the configuration tab. I've given it a craft name. It's meaningful to me, and then I can do a save and reboot. You hear the drone chirping. I'll save. I think I sorted everything out there. I'm going to start off with the 1275, the throttle holder with the more powerful motors, even though I might have a slightly heavier frame. So here I go from there. I'll leave those all for defaults. Fixed altitude pops up to 50 meters, and then we'll come back. So no changes there. Pitch tuning seems alright, and I had a look at the rates before. They seem to be okay, or improved from where we were with 4.51. Nothing to do there. Modes. What have I got? I've got angle, horizon. I've added the beeper, and that's all set up, and the defaults are off, and the default is angle mode. For that. Adjustments, I don't need any at the moment because I'm not messing around with profiles. GPS. I think I've done everything I need. Switched on, used Galileo, set home point, auto detect. It's alright. So, motors, they're all done. OSD. Now, there's a few things here. I've got the craft name in already, and as you see, it's changed. I now realise this is an NTSC camera. I wasn't sure before, mainly because it's got marked on it, which helps. It's got the altitude, the distance from the home point, the altitude, link quality, which is good, and the battery. So that's pretty good. So I've got the number of satellites, speed, and how long the flight's been going on for, time, or link quality minimum. So down here, timer 1, timer 2 are on, link quality minimum, that's what I want, because RSI is meaningless to me. Rid of RSI, I meant to. G-force maximum, I've never seen that before. Well, I didn't notice that, I'll put that on. Okay, I think that's good, so I'll save those changes. Now saved. Video transmitter, I'm not using anything smart there, despite the fact that I soldered some points for smart. Okay, so I'll just say disconnect. And having done that, I'll unplug. Turn that